What's cracking? What's cracking? It's your motherfucking main man in the building. Matter of fact, in the car, Mac Truck. You know what I'm saying? The people's champ, the most hated, the most underrated, the man with the big voice with the small platform that's bringing it to you gun barrel straight. Now, I'm doing this video today not because I'm still trying to go on with the whole racism thing. It's only my reviews on the RX Muscle thing. I let that go for like a day or two, the RX Muscle interview, to let it breathe and get what it's gonna get, and so I can read some of the comments and see what the f is being said, and then also to give my review on Shawn Ray muscular development 2 cents that he gave about his opinion and how he feel with the whole racism from Rich Piana 2, formerly known as Regina, the sexy bitch with the big titties and ass. Regina's in that motherfucker. The bitch just got a little bit too much. She got too many tattoos though. Anywho, I'm out here in Compton right now, headed to the paint shop. I gotta go check on my vehicle, you know. But first, I like to start off and let y'all know that I have 143% respect for Dave Palumbo. I feel like he's a good journalist. I feel like he asks a lot of questions that some people are afraid to ask people. You know, so he didn't hold any punches back. Did he like let him slide when he was talking about the PMA only in one arm? Yeah, because Dave knows it's obvious. We know that he has that shit all over his body. So I know that's why Dave didn't tap too much in on that. And Dave asked him some tough, hard questions about Mac Truck. And would he be willing to sit down and meet with Mac Truck? And then you guys start DMing me like, would you meet with Regina? Would you meet with Regina? Would you meet? No. There's nothing for me to talk about. I'm gonna just stay out of the way, because I thought it was over when he first got out here on the 2nd of January, when he was talking about he gonna be out here from the 2nd to the 9th. We could do this. And when he turned down the fade. But then when I got to the expo, I seen it was something else. So I would never put anything past that dude. So why would I meet with a person like that was sending me all these texts? Oh, you's a bitch, you acting like a little bitch, you a bum, you're broke, you living on your wife, stop living on your girl, you need to go back to the strip club, put a G-string in your ass and all this shit, you ain't no gangster, you ain't street, you're whiter than me. Like, you know, it was just, and the whole time I'm like, all right, say no more, on site, homie. So I don't really engage too much in going back and forth with words. I only do that with a lot of the trolls because I get a kick out of it. So I do that with a lot of the trolls. So, you know, he had amnesia on the shit that he said, probably because of, like, he always blame it on being on the drugs and all that, whatever the case may be. But I'm not gonna let that slide. It's just I'm gonna stay out the way and in my own lane, and as long as he stay the fuck out my way, he ain't gotta worry about nothing. But I know one thing, I'm not gonna ever go nowhere where I know it's a possibility that I can run into him or any of his folks and I'm only like 5 deep. I'm not gonna ever do that again, you know. And I'm not gonna be the one going to look for no issue. So no, I will not go sit down to meet with a fucking habitual liar, a serial fucking liar, and a closet fucking jealous, racist motherfucker that want to be a black man. Because I always told him he a black man trapped in a white man's body. I always told him that. We would joke about that all the time. But just to hear that, it made me feel like, okay, even though me and him had issues after that, I know I was all type of niggers. Not niggas, niggers. So I'll let go into play, you know. Now, on Shawn Ray's, okay, I'm at the paint shop right now. On the Shawn Ray interview, I feel like Shawn Ray came out swinging hard as a bitch. And he made valid points. You know, like he said, you want to hear a person talking shit under the influence of fucking alcohol, drugs, or whatever, go Google Tiger Woods' video when he got arrested. You could barely understand what the hell this motherfucker's talking about. Rich uses words very carefully. You know, and I'm glad that Shawn Ray came and stepped up and said something about this, because I started feeling like out of the dudes with big platforms, they just leaving it in the dark. Like, no, this is a big issue. This is a day of time where we got to move past this. When it comes to this gym, this training, this bodybuilding, it's like breaks don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, let's be real. Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger killed it. Jay Cutler, real good friend of mine, killed it. Ronnie Coleman killed it. Yeah, okay, you might have some darker skinned people that's dominating it, but ultimately, this is a non-biased fucking business that I thought and that I felt. And if you're going to be a role model with a big platform, you got to really be careful. You got to really be careful. And you got to make sure that you don't step on too many peoples that can actually come back and haunt you in the future. Like, you got to be good to peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take my time to be nice and be myself and be respectful to everyone. Even half you trolls talk some crazy shit to me. Half the time I laugh at y'all stuff because it really be funny. And I don't get offended when y'all call me a monkey. Shit, I feel like I'm a motherfucking silverback gorilla, tearing it up a notch. So none of those comments offend me. It's just when you have a role model saying that type of stuff, you know, it can really be painful for some people that don't have thick skin. So I like to thank Shawn Ray once again, man, for stepping up, you know, because you an icon, you a legend, and you, man, like, that was a really good interview. I sent it out to a lot of my friends, a lot of family, you know, like, I had to send it out because that was dope. And today, Colombo, man, I appreciate you trying to get me in there to have an interview and all this shit. If I come to your thing, Dave, I'm not coming to meet with Rich. I'll come to give my side and my part. You can ask me what you want to ask me. I'll come do that with you one-on-one. I won't do that with no fucking habitual liar. I won't do that with a backstabbing snake. Because that type of energy, I don't want to rub off on me, and I take that home to my kids. I'm good. I'm good. So, anyway, guys, those of you that's rocking with me, and y'all know how serious this matter is, I appreciate y'all. You know, to those of you that's keep on making it seem like I'm dragging it out and all this, oh well, I'm going to continue being the voice. If I got to look like the bad guy, if I got to look like Captain Petty and all this, fuck it, I'll do it. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna just sit on my back, lay on my back, sit on my ass, and just take all this disrespect for the peoples. I'm gonna call myself the people's champ if I'm not gonna speak for the peoples. Anyway, I'm getting up out of here. It's your boy Mac Truck. Y'all that don't like me, suck a dick up to your hiccup. Hip, bah! Geek, geek, geek. Pow, pow, pow. Don't testify.